So, what do we have that is interesting in today's selection? Here we have some Pac-Man. Pac-Man with this really black face with a little white dot on it. And he has his dot pattern on his back and even on his tail. It's pretty nice, interesting. It's a rat that is fresh, active, not too nervous, but very energetic at times. Here we have some Luigi gray, a gray color that is called Russian blue on fur aficionados. There's some a little of brownish coloring here, and an interesting little spot you can see, and yeah, his global he's pretty nice, good shape, a little small but fine. Here we have some PlayStation, a little kind of a shyster, a little aloof, but interesting because very fluffy, very fluffy. Oh, he is very fluffy. The shade, the color is not very clear. It's not really gray. It's not really brown. It's kind of both. Not sure what this is called. What else? We have here some Jaguar. Jaguar is a different shade of gray than Luigi. This is Russian blue, and this is silver. So silver is a little, paler shade of gray, and we have different shades even in the fur, even some pinkish champagne fawn here, and a really nice V shape on the blaze on the forehead. Pretty nice. He can be kind of a shithead sometimes, but sometimes he's really quiet and nice. A little unpredictable for people who like moody rats. Whom else do I got there? I got plain old Ketchup with a really weird blaze on his head, and the color of the fur is also a mix of silver and fawn and champagne and white, of course. He is of temperament generally quiet and nice. He's very friendly, and he is pretty fluffy. Whom else do I got here? It's always the same ones that hang around, so it's not easy to have some of them. Here you have a dog who is having a nap with, I'm not even sure who that is. Probably Xbox, but I couldn't say for sure because they're all masked in there. Who else? Oh, that is that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Who's that? It's a rat, obviously. Um, Here's some idiots smashed together in the tube. That must be JC Denton. That must be Switch. So here we have Jaguar again, Ketchup again, PlayStation again. That Switch with an interesting hood, with a blaze on the side, but not the other side. And he is usually very friendly and not too shy, but he has his moments. Very dark ebony coat on the head and the cape, and yeah, a kind of a blaze here was also a little spot. Pretty nice generally, pretty friendly one, not too nervous, except today for some reason. So yeah, that is most likely Xbox, which is a very heathered coat. Curie, my lady. So her coat is different shades of brown and black, kind of have double chocolate kind of twist going on. Quite fluffy, and she is usually very relaxed and not very energetic, contrary to most females. She's pretty chill, except when it comes to food. She has kind of the obsession with food. She likes to make piles of it in the corner of the cage, which is quite annoying, not only for me, but also for all her cage mates. So it seems that maybe Dog is waking up, maybe Xbox is waking up, not sure. There's some snout action is going on here. We see some teeth. That's something. Oh yeah, you see some bruxing that is developing around the Sputnik area, and Xbox made a little yawn. It was quite a little one, and some second yawn, and some boggling, and a little yawn from Dog. So Luigi is back. Pac-Man is drinking in an acrobatic fashion. He is very acrobatic, supple, and he likes to climb everywhere. This is the number one climber of the mischief. JC Denton has got another tube, so maybe we can get a closer look at him. He's a little skittish, this one. Not always, but often he is not really shy. It's more like he's afraid of everything. He has a really silver coat, very silver, very pure silver, like I never saw before. With, of course, a really nice V-shaped blaze on the head, and full of energy, as you can see, of course. And yeah, very, very pure silver coat. Quite rare, actually. A lot of silver coats have some black in them. This one has not. Even Jaguar, who is very silver, he has some pinkish, fawnish, champagne-ish here. And he has some black here, a little amount of black. Next, that's PlayStation again. Very fluffy, just like earlier. Oh, very nervous. Never quite sure why. Here's the big boy here. Who's the big boy? Who's the big boy? Who is that? No, seriously, what? Oh, that's SketchUp. Yeah, Jaguar again. He is also one of the top climbers. He is quite athletic despite being a little large and chubby. He is also quite the sportsman. And so with the Dog and Xbox situation, Xbox yawned again. That is incredible. That is an unprecedented yawn in action. We see some more bruxing here. I'm still not sure who that is. It's probably Neo Geo, but I'm not sure. There's Switch here, Jaguar, Ketchup, Dog, Xbox, Pac-Man, PlayStation over there. That's JC Denton. Yep. And that here, I'm not sure, but it might be Pasteur. Show me your snout, bitch. Not you. Not you. Luigi coming back. He does a lot of walking, pacing around. He likes, he's an explorer, this one. He likes to go up and down all the time. Oh, another quality but small yawn by Dog, followed by another one by Xbox. That is some pretty quality yawning. Wow! The elusive but real double yawn! rarely see this before. That is a pretty exceptional moment that we just witnessed. That's a lot of yawning. It goes on and on and on. It never stops. Someone's fighting. I heard it. Oh, that's Pastor. That's definitely. I recognize your snout. I heard a little cry. Someone's been fighting. Not sure whom's. Still is probably Neo Geo, but I'm not so sure. Definitely Pasteur here. So who's missing from the picture? So here we see Helios, our oldest member, in front of a pile of food, because of course. Gordon Freeman, having a little scratchy. Jaguar again, always following me. This one, Pac-Man, same. Those are the two followers, except when I want to catch them. And when I want to catch them, they flee like they have the devil running after them. It's terrible. Then we have Knuckles here. So this is the Alpha gang, basically. This one is Lamarck. Jean-Baptiste. This is Knuckles, Helios, and Freeman. Those are basically the top dogs here. The boss men. And also there's a house that is not... Yeah, it's better like this, no? Hey, Freeman. Gordon Freeman here with a coat of many colors. Who did I just grab? That's Lamarck, who also has a coat of many colors. Also, although it's a little difficult to see sometimes. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Gray, brown, black, white, and a bunch of shades of whatever. Look, even some red here. He has so many colors, such a beautiful coat. I bet that if he was larger, I could sell that fur for a good price. But since he's a rat, very small, probably not interesting. But yeah, when you die, I will ask about having you taxidermied, because that is quite the coat. So, whom else? Yeah, Freeman. Freeman, here, very small. I think this is his smallest. And he has quite the coat. Here, you see, there's... That's crazy. Look at all the colors that this guy has on his back. There's like pink, gray, silver, white, black, more gray, more black. There's everything. Every possible color, he has it in store. And also interesting, it's the first time I see this, is he has polydactyly. He has 6 toes at his feet. That is quite strange. That is quite rare. That is, of course, a harmless genetic mutation, but that is something. Helios is our senior citizen. He is not that old, but I think he has not great genes, so he looks pretty old already. His tail is paralyzed, as you can see. It's just hanging down. It's not great, but yeah. I think he might have some arthritis, something like this. His joints seem a little stiff, but that has been the case for a long time. Pretty much ever since he became an adult. So, who did we miss? I think we saw no, not Knuckles. Knuckles, I am not going to be able to catch him. I know this one is the most skittish of them all. I almost never see him outside of the cage, even if I leave it wide open, because he does not want to be seen, he does not want to be touched. Knuckles is, I think he's the top alpha of the cage. of the mischief, and yet he's the most shy. Here we see Jaguar crunching on a little pellet of food. Helios is doing a thing. Not sure what. Luigi, on an acrobatic stance, is grooming. Dog still in quite the slumber, more yawning. It never stops. PlayStation, still fluffy. Moves his ears a lot. It's like a quite rare dishes. They're not really big, but they are quite expressive. Also, sometimes when I talk, he moves his mouth. That is an interesting characteristic that he has. Sometimes it's like really synchronized. Not today though. Luigi, very acrobatic as always. Look at that athletic grooming. Incredible. Really, really stylish. So we have Lamarck, who came here with... I'm not sure who that is. Who are you? It might be Xbox. Luigi. Dog. So that's... I'm still not sure who that is. It might be Neo Geo. Probably Neo Geo, yeah. I don't really see who else it could be. So we've seen everyone except Knuckles, which we've briefly seen anyway. Is he there? Hey! Knuckles! I see you! Knuckles! Come here, boy! Come here, you dumb fuck. Knuckles! Gotcha! Pac-Man, of course. Switch, of course. Jaguar, of course. And then in the ladies' room, we have the very silver and very small and very nice Odyssey. The nicest of the bunch, Lara Croft, with on her left Mega Drive 2. Lara Croft is the one with the white blaze and a dot on her neck. Not really a neck, because rats don't have necks, but see what I mean? And that's Mega Drive 2, black and fluffy. That is Tapenade. That is Blanquette, incredibly soft and a little weird. I think she might be... I mean, she's definitely not the sharpest tool in the shed. Whom else? That's Tetra. Nervous. Skittish. Yep. Shithead. Lara Croft. Oh, well, she... Well, wait. Who's that? Oh, yeah, that's Blanquette. Lara Croft. Lara Croft is usually friendly, but some days she's not. And of course, the shithead of the female group, Dreamcast. This is the same. We're not gonna be able to see her because she is the most skittish and shy of all the girls. Tapenade is the opposite. She's very friendly. She's very afraid of nothing, which some days is cool, some days is very annoying. Depends on the context, really. That's Tetra, I think. That is definitely the very silver Odyssey. As a general rule, the girls are not quite as friendly as the boys. Tapenade is kind of an exception here. Mega Drive, as you can see, really shy. I start pointing the camera at her. She recedes. Fingers, though, because sometimes I give her treats and food. All rats love food, of course. But my hand is empty, so better luck next time, bitch. Lara Croft is in high energy mode. That happens. Odyssey, Tetra, Blanquette. So Dreamcast is the one that is hidden. I saw the tip of her snout. I think that's her. Yeah, fluffy, with a dumb look on her face. That must be Dreamcast. That is Tetra, of course. And that is, of course, Odyssey. Dreamcast. Would that be you? Yeah, she's not gonna climb the whole ladder if I'm looking at her. So I must pretend to look somewhere else. Like, yeah, let's look at Odyssey for a moment. Oh, look, Tapenade. She's hesitating. That is Blanquette. That is Tetra. And Dreamcast. I see you, Dreamcast. Ah, bitch. Lara Croft. It's that time of the week again, huh? Hey, Luke. Yeah. Girls are like that. One day they're nice. The next day they attack you. You don't know why. Third day, nice again. They have quite fast hormonal cycles. It's 3 days on average, but some of them have 4-day cycles and some of them have 2-day cycles, which means every other day turns into a witch. Fortunately, they do not bleed, because that would be quite exhausting to clean. So that's something, I suppose. I'm just looking if some guys that were absent earlier have gotten out. Pac-Man, of course, is always there when I open the door. He's the number one escape artist of the bunch. Jaguar, same. Both of them troublemakers. They're the ones that you have to look closely to make sure that. Oh no, that's not. I knew. That's. Well, no, that's mayonnaise, and that is barbecue. Big boy, oh you big boy. Oh look, barbecue. Barbecue is huge. Barbecue is large. That's a big guy. That's a big rat. Not very smart, but so sweet. Switch! Switch. Switch loves the colander. Pac-Man. Oh, Pac-Man. Oh, I think we just missed Knuckles. Yeah. Barbecue. Oh, barbecue. Helios, Lamarck, Pac-Man. Yes, Pac-Man. And that would be Mayo. That's the one we did not see earlier, I think. Mayonnaise? Yes, that's him. is quite lean. And he also has lots of colors on his coat. Lots of different fur colors. You see some reddish brown, some pale gray, lots of white, and a bunch of shades. Interesting. Rat genetics are weird, man. Like, compared to human genetics, when you look at like color and stuff like this, it's the way their genes mix. It's like really fucking weird. And that would be Neo Geo. Yes, I see the snout. That is most likely Neo Geo being groomed by dog. Jaguar, of course. Pac-Man, of course. Always U2. Switch, quite friendly. Barbecue, loves food. I mean, he's a rat, so it's pretty much a given. That would be, I think, Xbox? Not sure. Yeah, it's hard to tell when they're like all rolled up. Curry, Mario, Pac-Man, Jaguar, PlayStation, Switch, Helios, and yeah, there's always a couple ones that are hard to identify. I'm not sure that's dog. That's probably dog. And that is most likely Neo Geo. Giving us some textbook boxing action. That is the facial expression of a very chill rat who is relaxed. You can see his jaw is falling because he's so relaxed. When you see the bottom teeth of a rat, that means he's really, really relaxed and ready to sleep. So all his muscles get relaxed, including his jaw. So his lower lip droops, and that makes the textbook face of the rat that is falling asleep. You cannot trust the eyes because some rats like to sleep with their eyes open. It's normal for a rat. And some rats will sleep like their eyes open most of the time. Some rats will sleep with their eyes closed most of the time. And some is gonna be like random. Oh, Pasteur, let's look at your beautiful caramel coat. That's me, shithead. You dumbass. Yeah, you will get lots of interesting shades of brown here. All the shades of brown are represented. Very dark brown, some very light. It's like those ice creams with caramel swirls and chocolate and some cinnamon. See, there's every interesting shade of brown is in here. His when he's like right under a spotlight, he looks gold. It's very nice. And when he's in the shade, he just looks brown. And it's kind of lots of reflections. That's interesting. That is a beautiful coat, and that is a very nice rat. Quite nervous, but really friendly. He's just jittery. He looks like he's skittish, but actually he's really friendly. Just like, he's jumpy. And that is half an hour video already, so I think you have been acquainted with everyone. We've seen some incredible yawns around here, around this area. Some fighting in the background, climbing, napping, running. We've seen pretty much everything we needed to see to give you a good picture of the mischief. 25 little fur balls. That's all. Obviously, subscribe to my Patreon. And don't forget to smash the fucking like button. Peace.